Never change your way of life because of a man. Never. Rather, change your way of life because you genuinely believe that that is what is best for you. Hello beautiful ladies, my name is Zainab. In today's video, I will be explaining in details 7 dating mistakes women make and why you must avoid them. The first thing I'm going to do is to list out the mistakes, after which I will explain each of them extensively. Now let's begin. Here are the 7 dating mistakes women make. Number 1, having the I can change him mentality. Number 2, becoming too relaxed and forgetting who you are. Number 3, keeping quiet about your emotions. Number 4, giving up your career. Number 5, staying in a toxic relationship. Number 6, changing your way of life for him. Number 7, sending him unclothed pictures of yourself. Now, let me explain each mistake in details. Mistake 1, having the I can change him mentality. Ladies, I want you to understand 3 things. Number 1, you cannot change anybody. Number 2, it is not your job to change anybody. Number 3, you should be investing your time and energy into improving yourself, not a man. A lot of ladies out there have this I can change him mentality. You see, people only change if they want to change. You cannot change them. A lot of manipulative guys use this to their advantage. They tell you things like, oh, I want to change, but I can't do it alone. I need you by my side. Let me tell you something. If he truly wants to change, he will seek for help in the right places. Thank God for therapy. He has no excuse. The only thing holding him back is himself. I have had experiences with guys like this, and trust me, I know what I am talking about. If you continue down this path, you will end up drained, frustrated, and filled with regrets. You will look back and see how much time you wasted trying to fix someone who could only be fixed by their own self. Mistake 2, becoming too relaxed and forgetting who you are. This happens to majority of women in relationships. You revolve your whole life around a guy. You stop taking care of yourself. You start to gain weight. You forget about all the goals you had written down that you want to achieve before you met him. You stop spending time with your friends and family because you prefer to hang out with just him every day. But what you do not realize is, if the relationship ends, it will feel as though you have gone back to ground zero. Because throughout the period of your relationship, you planned your life around him and you planned your day-to-day activities around him. So now that he is gone, you become confused and you won't even know where to start from. That's why you hear heartbreak stories on the internet and the girl say things like, oh, it took me 2 years to get over him. 2 years? That's a really long time. This shows it's not just about the emotions the girl felt for the guy, but the girl literally had to reset her whole life again. This is definitely a big dating mistake. And this happened to one of my favorite celebrity couples, Shawn Mendes and Camila. Although they are no longer together, but during their first relationship, Camila made this particular mistake I'm talking about. She became too relaxed. Take a look at this picture of Camila. This is before she started dating Shawn Mendes, and this is when she started dating Shawn Mendes. I am not judging her or anything. I just want you all to understand that this mistake is real. And it can happen to anybody, even if you're a celebrity. So it is important for you to never get too relaxed in a relationship and never forget who you are. Mistake 3, keeping quiet about your emotions. When someone asks you, hey girl, hope you complained to your boyfriend about that hurtful thing he did to you, and you reply, oh, we just swept it under the rug. That's exactly what this point is talking about. You are in a relationship with someone and the person is doing certain things that you don't like, but you keep quiet, all in the name of peace, or all because you don't want the person to see you as difficult. No, speak your mind. Depression is real. Mental health issues are real. Never turn yourself into an emotionally drained woman because of a man. Never. Or let's say you even decide to speak out, but he tries to blame you for everything. Or he just says sorry but does not acknowledge that he was wrong. No. Behaviors like this should never be tolerated. If you think that by allowing these types of nonsense that you'll be able to keep him forever, you are deceiving yourself. That's just the truth. Go and ask women who stayed in 5, 7, 10-year relationships with men who never cared about their emotions. Go and ask them. It always ended in tears. If he is doing certain things that you don't like, speak up. After speaking up, if he does not apologize, if he does not admit he was wrong, or if he continues to do the same things you complained about, then leave him. Prevention, they say, is better than cure. A guy who genuinely loves you will always want you to be happy. Don't let any guy waste your time. Mistake 4. Giving up your career. Let me give you 2 examples to properly illustrate this point. Example 1. You are supposed to go and study your favorite course in your favorite university, but you decide to change your whole future because of a man. You go to his own university and you study a course you don't even like. Example 2. You get a job in another state or another country. Then the news turns into a heated debate between you and your boyfriend. Why? This is your future we are talking about here. Your life. And guess what? You only get one life. So are you telling me that because of a man, you will not explore your potentials to the fullest? Don't do that. A man who truly loves you will support your dreams. It will never hold you back from achieving your goals. Next week, I will post a video on the types of guys you must avoid at all costs. Once you watch the video, you will understand what I am saying better. So subscribe to my channel so you will get notified once I post the video. You hear so many cases where the girl says things like, we have been dating for years, I stood by him when he had nothing, I supported his dreams, I helped build his career, but now he left me for another girl. So what you are saying is that you spent years building a man when you should have been building yourself. You literally put your goals, your dreams, your growth on hold for a man. How does that sound to you? It definitely doesn't sound right. If you are about to make this particular mistake too, please stop now. You came across this video for a reason. See it as the universe giving you a warning sign. You don't want to end up filled with regrets in the future. Mistake 5. Staying in a toxic relationship. This point is very dear to me. I am deeply against any kind of toxicity, and I will never allow anyone I care about tolerate such. Even though I have never seen any of you watching my video, I do genuinely care about you and I do want the best for you. Which is why I'm telling you this. If you are currently in a toxic relationship, please run. Please run out of it. I know you may feel scared, unsure, and vulnerable, but listen to the words coming out of my mouth at this instant. You are a queen, and you must be treated as such. You are strong, and I know that you can walk away from that toxic relationship. I believe in you. I know you can do it. Now it's time for you to believe in yourself. What is between you and that guy is no longer love. It is toxicity and obsession. It is a sickness and you must fight it. If you feel like you can't do it alone, I want you to pick up your phone and call someone you know that can help you. Be it a family member, a friend, your boss at work, someone who is reliable, someone who understands that toxicity is wrong. Call the person now. If you are in this circumstance, just pause the video, call the person, explain everything, and come back later to complete the video, but call the person first. If you don't have anyone to call for help, there are organizations in different countries that help people experiencing any form of toxicity. Just go on Google and type organizations that help people experiencing XYZ in such and such country. You put the name of your country. Google will bring them out. Go to their website or their social media handles, look for their contact information, then reach out to them. They will help you. If you are worried that they will put your affairs online for the whole world to see, then don't be worried. They will not do such a thing. The goal of these types of organizations is to help you in any way they can. So please, reach out for help today if you know that you need it. Please. Mistake 6. Changing your way of life for him. If I could get a microphone, I would happily say this point using a microphone, so you ladies can hear me loud and clear. Never change your way of life because of a man. Never. Rather, change your way of life because you genuinely believe that that is what is best for you. I have seen so many women out there say things like, oh, I no longer wear makeup because my boyfriend doesn't like it, or oh, I no longer wear wigs because my boyfriend doesn't like it. This is extremely wrong. If you say that you stopped wearing makeup or wigs because you prefer it that way, then that's great. But saying you stopped all of that because of a man is completely wrong. When a guy tells you should stop wearing makeup, wigs and all of that you are fine just the way you are, he is heavily manipulating you. You may think that he loves you and wants the best for you, but he doesn't. A guy who loves you will love everything you love. A guy who loves you will not try to change you to fit the image of perfection that he has in his head. The right man for every girl is out there. A man that will love you completely for who you are. Look at Rihanna. She does makeup almost every day, and ASAP loves her just like that. Look at Alicia Keys. She does not do any makeup like that on her face, but her husband loves her just like that. So the right guy for you is out there. Don't settle for anything less. And let me tell you this, most of these men that complain about makeup, wigs, nails are the same ones that will always cheat on their girlfriends with girls who wear makeup, wigs and nails. It's ironical, right? Look at every failed relationship you know. You will notice that the girlfriend and the side chick are always complete opposite. And you would wonder, how can that man cheat on his girlfriend with that type of girl? Well, guess what? Deep down, that is the type of girl he really wants. Men like this, you can never be enough for them. Just know one thing, this particular point is very important because men like this are very controlling, and their controlling nature can turn into toxicity. Notice the early signs and run. I also want you to understand that this situation is the same as you going to meet your boyfriend and telling him, oh Michael, I don't want you to use perfumes anymore. Your natural scent is enough. How does that sound to you? It sounds wrong, right? Well, it's the same thing. Makeup amplifies the way your face looks, wigs amplify the way your hair looks, and perfumes amplify the way you smell. They are all amplifiers. Do you get? If you love something, why should you stop it because you're in a relationship with someone? Think about it, like really, really think about it. Is he not supposed to love you wholeheartedly as you are? Are you supposed to change your entire being to suit what he wants? Really think about it. I remember back in the university, there was this girl I knew. She was in a relationship and she really liked the guy. Then I noticed she started dressing different and I asked her what made her decide to start dressing this particular way. Then she told me it's because of her boyfriend, and she also told me she changed her religion to his own. I was beyond shocked. I did not even know what to say. A few months after, I heard they broke up. Now, this girl was extremely devastated, and eventually she went back to her previous religion and previous way of life. This just says a lot about the point I am making in this video. Really think about it, ladies. Mistake 7. Sending him unclothed pictures of yourself. Please don't send pictures or videos of you not wearing clothes to your boyfriend. Please don't allow him to record you when you are having private moments. Please. No matter how much you think that he loves you, his feelings can change in an instant. People literally break up every day. Sending a guy pictures of you not wearing clothes or allowing him to record you unclothed leaves you open to all sorts of manipulation and ridicule. If you decide to break up with him, he can try to intimidate you with the pictures. Or if he notices that you are making lots of money, he can tell you he will post the pictures on social media if you don't give him money. This is something that has happened to a lot of celebrities. Look at Kim Kardashian, look at Tiwa Savage. These women did not deserve the type of humiliation they experienced due to their leaked pictures. No one deserves such. And that issue affected them in different areas of their life, including their brand deals. They both lost a lot of deals from well-known brands because the brands did not want to be associated with such scandals. So learn from the mistakes of these women in order to avoid making the same mistakes. So those are the 7 dating mistakes you must avoid. I'm sure you've learned a lot from this video. Which point touched you the most? Let me know in the comment section. Also, click on the subscribe button to join this amazing community. And feel free to share this video with your friends and family. Also remember, if you have any questions or you would like to discuss anything, feel free to reach out to me via email. If you check in my description section, you'll see my email there. So feel free to reach out to me. Thank you so much for staying till the end of this video, and until next time, cheers.